Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. IR Ahmad Tajuddin Ali, Chairman of SIRIM Berhad and Chairman of MIGHT. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Ahmad Sabirin Arshad, President and Group Chief Executive of SIRIM. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Muhammad Yusoff Sulaiman, President and Chief Executive Officer of MIGHT, Senior Management of SIRIM and MIGHT. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum, good afternoon, and welcome to the Memorandum of Understanding MOU Ceremony between SIRIM Berhad and the Malaysian Industry Government Group for High Technology MIGHT. Before we begin, may I invite Encik Muhammad Farhi Bahadun from SIRIM to recite the doa.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. A'udzu billahi samil alim minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma la tad'a lana fi maqamina hadha dhanban illa ghafartah wa la hamman illa farajtah wa la 'aiban illa satartah wa la daynan illa qadaytah wa la syaqaman illa syafaytah wa la hajatan illa qadaytaha wa yassirtaha fayassir lana umurana wa syrah sudurana wa nawwir qulubana wa khtim bi salihati a'malana. Bismillahilladzi la yadurru ma'a ismihi syai'un fil ardi wala fis sama' wa huwas sami'un 'alim. Allahumma inna na'udzubika min jahdil bala wa darqis syaqa wa su'il qada wa syamatatil a'da. A'udzu bi kalimatillahi tammati min syarri ma khalaq. Allahumma inna na'udzubika minal barasi wa jununi wa juzami wa min sayyi'il asqam. Allahumma ya Allah, kami menadah tangan merafakkan kesyukuran kepadamu di atas segala limpahan nikmat dan rahmat serta diberikan keizinan di petang yang berbahagia ini. Dapatlah kami berhimpun bersempena majlis MOU antara SIRIM Berhad dan MIGHT sebagai satu majlis yang mendapat taufik dan hidayahmu, keberkatan dan kerahmatan, pertolongan dan bantuan, serta berjalan dengan lancar, teratur, berjaya lagi sempurna. Bersempena dengan majlis ini, ya Allah, berkatilah pertemuan kami ini, berkatilah juga usaha-usaha kami, ilhamkanlah dalam fikiran dan minda kami idea-idea yang bernas, pandangan-pandangan yang jelas dan keputusan-keputusan yang waras. Kurniakanlah kepada kami limpahan ilmu yang berguna dan kefahaman yang benar. Allahumma ya Rahman, ya Rahim. Kami memohon kepadamu ya Allah, jadikanlah kami warga yang dapat meningkatkan lagi mutu perkhidmatan kami sebagai warga kerja yang berintegriti, cekap, dedikasi dan penuh berintegriti dalam mentransformasikan organisasi serta berwawasan tinggi dalam menyempurnakan amanah dan tanggungjawab dengan penuh kejujuran, keikhlasan, ketulusan dan kebijaksanaan bagi mendaulatkan kesucian agama, memelihara maruah bangsa dan negara, seterusnya membawa kemajuan dan kejayaan kepada organisasi yang kami kasihi ini. Ya Fattahu ya Alim, kurniakanlah kepada kami kekuatan dan kecekalan pada saat negara diuji dengan pandemik wabak COVID-19. Berikanlah kami kesihatan anggota badan yang berpanjangan, kecergasan minda, ketenangan jiwa serta kekuatan semangat. Semoga kami dapat mengharungi cabaran, berdaya saing dan mampu mengangkat martabat diri, keluarga, masyarakat dan negara. Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Amin ya rabbal alamin. Thank you very much, Encik Muhammad Farhi. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Muhammad Yusoff Sulaiman, President and Chief Executive Officer of MIGHT, to deliver his speech. Please welcome Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Muhammad Yusoff.
Thank you. Puan Pengurusi Majlis, Tan Sri Dr. Ahmad Tajuddin Ali, Chairman of both SIRIM and MIGHT, my distinguished counterpart, Dr. Ahmad Sabirin Arshad, President and CEO of SIRIM Berhad, senior management of both MIGHT and SIRIM, ladies and gentlemen. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera and good afternoon. Alhamdulillah that we are able to gather here today to witness virtually the exchange of the Memorandum of Understanding or MOU ceremony between SIRIM Berhad and the Malaysian Industry Government Group for High Technology or MIGHT. So let me thank again everyone for making time to attend this ceremony. This MOU is indeed significant in many ways. When the country is facing one of its most challenging periods, there is an urgent need for national institutions like SIRIM Berhad and MIGHT to strengthen their resolve to help the nation recover, rebound, and rebuild. Therefore, it makes sense for like-minded institutions to come together and leverage on each other's strengths and complement our mandates to reinvigorate the industrial ecosystem and serve the industry players optimally and effectively. But this doesn't mean that we have not collaborated before. SIRIM Berhad and MIGHT had a long-standing partnership, and we had been sharing the same chairman for some years now. Let me highlight a few examples. During the 11th Malaysia Plan, MIGHT, through its Industry and Technology Development Strategic Review of the national solar industry, recommended establishing the first regional solar testing hub in Certification and Training Center. The testing hub provides the necessary services to the solar PV related companies to undertake testing in country without sending the solar panels overseas. Also, regulators could test the imported solar PV panels to ensure its quality for use. The center became a reality through the close collaboration with the Ministry of International Trade and Industry, or MITI, and SIRIM Cars International Sdn Berhad, a subsidiary of SIRIM Berhad, for implementation and follow-through. Today, the testing hub serves both local and international clients. Moving forward, we have identified current and future areas of urgent interest to the nation. This MOU will drive the nation's sustainable, green and smart cities agenda to position Malaysia as a globally competitive and social-centric powerhouse by 2030. MIGHT has a strong footprint on the sustainable development agenda. Through the Science to Action initiative initiated by the former science advisor to the Prime Minister, MIGHT has been involved in the advisory and consultancy, as well as the implementation of sustainable development initiatives at the global, national, and state levels for the past 10 years. At the international level, we are the project delivery partner for the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, or UNIDO, and the Global Environmental Facility, GEF. On the local front, we are developing sustainable and green technology strategy documents at the national and state levels. We are currently working with 2 states to help deliver the Smart Malacca Blueprint 2035 and Perak Sustainable Greenprint 2030. So this is where the idea of this collaboration came about. MIGHT has also established the Malaysian Sustainable Development Solutions Network and the Malaysia Smart Cities Alliance. We can always bring these organizations together with our collaboration. Therefore, together with SIRIM, we can offer a unique value proposition for the public and private sectors and promoting the growth of the high technology sector and provide greater emphasis on developing indigenous technologies and innovation, i.e. to transform Malaysia from a technology user to technology creator. For example, in the rail sector, Malaysia has shown that it can design and produce its locomotive for exports. So with the help of SIRIM, we can continue to develop our national standards for rail, which is greener alternative and fit for smart cities applications compared to other transportation modes. I sincerely believe the possibilities are endless. That's why we are very excited about this refreshed and more structured collaboration. The MOU will integrate our resources and expertise in developing current and future strategic industries and promote sustainable development best practices through science, technology, and industry. Our first and ready customers are the industry players and innovators. So to end my remarks, I would like to thank SIRIM Berhad, especially the President and CEO, Dato Dr. Ahmad Sabirin Arshad and Tan Sri Dr. Ahmad Tajuddin Ali, for extending their hands in partnership with MIGHT. Inshallah, we will make it happen and make Malaysia great again. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Yang Berbahagia Dato. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Ahmad Sabirin Arshad, President and Group Chief Executive of SIRIM, to deliver his speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, Puan Pengerusi Majlis, Yang Bahagia Tan Sri Dr. IR Ahmad Tajuddin Ali, Chairman of SIRIM Berhad and Chairman of MIGHT. Yang Bahagia Datuk Dr. Yusoff bin Sulaiman, President and Chief Executive Officer of MIGHT, Senior Management of MIGHT and SIRIM. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera dan salam satu keluarga Malaysia. Alhamdulillah, we are pleased to gather here today to mark the collaboration between SIRIM Berhad with MIGHT through a MOU. The realization of today's MOU is testament that SIRIM and MIGHT are committed in collaboration in areas of industry and technology development. Ladies and gentlemen, SIRIM is mandated by the government to undertake industrial research by improving technical processes and methods, discover new processes and methods, and encouraging the utilization of Malaysian products. We are also responsible in adopting or adapting technology developed in other countries for use in Malaysia. Alhamdulillah, after the initial meeting between SIRIM and MIGHT on the proposed collaboration in May this year, we are able to develop an initiative that will provide strategic direction for key stakeholders toward green and sustainable agenda, cutting across the key sectors in Perak and Malacca. Through MIGHT, we hope that we can work with relevant stakeholders to provide consultancy and technical assistance in developing Perak Sustainable Green Print 2030 document. We will facilitate 6 proposed quick win projects for industry clusters such as waste, food security, biodegradable, sustainable and smart cities, biodiversity and environment, green and energy program, and carbon trading system in the state. Whereas for Malacca, SIRIM will assist MIGHT to develop the Smart Malacca Blueprint 2035 and explore potential technology solutions for smart and sustainable cities based on 4 pillars. Number 1, smart governance and digital economy. Number 2, smart energy. Number 3, smart mobility. And last but not least, smart living and security. Other possible programs for collaboration on identified areas for each cluster include blockchain under smart and sustainable cities, smart manufacturing, solar thermal and battery for industry under green and energy program, as well as halal under the food security cluster. Ladies and gentlemen, innovation bridges the gap between research and the market by helping good ideas for innovating products, services, and processes that protect the environment become fully fledged commercial prospects ready for use by business and industry. In doing so, I believe that this initiative not only helps Malaysia meet its environmental objectives, but also boost economic growth. I am confident that more can be explored together, including the possibility of technology transfer, technology adoption, training and providing technical services for the benefit of the nations and the industries. We believe that MIGHT is an important partner for SIRIM in our efforts to offer the stakeholders a competitive advantage. Last but not least, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate those who have worked hard in realizing this collaboration. Thank you, Dr. Yusoff. Thank you, Dr. Raslan, and the team from MIGHT for inviting SIRIM to be involved in this initiative, and also our team from SIRIM, Group Marketing and Regional Officers. I would also like to thank Tan Sri Ahmad Tajuddin, the men who have helped materialize the partnership between MIGHT and SIRIM. Thank you, and wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Yang Berbahagia Dato. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the most significant moment. May I invite Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Ahmad Sabirin Arshad, President and Group Chief Executive of SIRIM Berhad, and Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Muhammad Yusoff Sulaiman, President and Chief Executive Officer of MIGHT, who show the placard as a symbolic for signing of Memorandum of Understanding MOU between SIRIM Berhad and the Malaysian Industry Government Group for High Technology MIGHT. And may I invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. IR Ahmad Tajuddin Ali, Chairman of SIRIM Berhad and Chairman of MIGHT, to witness this session. Please welcome. The MOU signing ceremony aims to form a strategic collaboration, particularly in the areas of industry and technology development, in accelerating sustainable and green agenda, as well as smart cities initiatives. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause. Congratulations to SIRIM Berhad and the Malaysian Industry Government Group for High Technology MIGHT. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to group photo session. May I invite Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. IR Ahmad Tajuddin, Yang Berbahagia Dr. Ahmad Sabirin, and Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Muhammad Yusoff to be ready for photo session. Okay. All ready for photo session? Okay, I will count 1, 2,
Ini official.
3. Okay.
Freestyle.
Freestyle, okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our virtual signing for Memorandum of Understanding MOU between SIRIM Berhad and the Malaysian Industry Government Group for High Technology MIGHT. We'd like to express our gratitude to our honorable guests, Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Dr. IR Ahmad Tajuddin Ali, Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Ahmad Sabirin Arshad, and Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Muhammad Yusoff Sulaiman, Senior Management from SIRIM Berhad and MIGHT, also to all distinguished guests for joining us. All the best to SIRIM Berhad and the Malaysian Industry Government Group for High Technology MIGHT. Thank you to all Secretariat for making this virtual event a success. With that, I end with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Stay safe and have a pleasant day ahead.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.